Hey, Bold and the beautiful fans. The week of May 25th to the 29th of May not begin with a wedding, a death, or one explosive secret. But do not mistake that for a quiet week. Because sometimes the most dangerous drama begins with a door closing. So let's break it all down. Because the week of May 25th may be the moment Forrester Creations wins the battle, but loses something much bigger. Hope's future at Forrester Creations has been fragile for a while. But during the week of May 25th, that fragile piece may finally break. For Steffi, this may look like a business decision. She may argue that Forrester needs stability, discipline, and leadership without emotional distractions. In her mind, Hope has become too complicated, too tied to old drama, too risky for a company already dealing with tension, bad press, and divided loyalties. But for Hope, this will not feel like business. It will feel personal, and that is the danger. Because Hope has spent years trying to prove that she belongs at Forrester. Not just as Brooke's daughter. Not just as a Logan. Not just as someone connected to Liam, Ridge, or the endless family rivalries. She has tried to build her own identity through her work. So if Steffi pushes her out now, Hope may see it as one final message. No matter what she does, she will never truly be accepted there. Hope may not explode immediately. She may not beg. She may not even give Steffi the satisfaction of seeing how deeply it hurts. But inside, this could be the moment Hope stops asking for approval. And that is what makes this storyline more powerful. Steffi may believe she is removing a problem from Forrester Creations. But she may actually be creating a rival with a reason to fight back. Hope leaving the building does not mean Hope loses her ambition. It means her ambition may finally separate from Forrester control. For Steffi, this could feel like victory. For Hope, it could become liberation. And once Hope walks away with nothing left to prove to Steffi, the entire balance of power could begin to shift. Steffi may be focused on authority, but Ridge may be the one looking at the damage from a wider angle. He knows Forrester Creations is not just a family company. It is a public brand. Every decision carries weight. Every conflict becomes gossip. Every Logan versus Forrester battle has the potential to turn into a headline. And Hope leaving under pressure could look terrible. That is what Ridge may fear most. From inside the company, Steffi may frame Hope's exit as necessary. She may say the line needed a new direction. She may say the company had to make tough choices. But outside those office walls, the story could sound very different. The public may see a young woman pushed out by personal tension. They may see the daughter of Brooke Logan being forced away after years of family conflict. They may wonder whether Steffi used her position as co-CEO to settle emotional scores instead of protecting the brand. That is a dangerous question for Forrester. Ridge understands image. He understands timing. And he knows that the fashion world does not wait for the full truth before forming an opinion. If Hope exits looking humiliated, betrayed, or unfairly treated, Forrester could lose more than one employee. This is where Ridge may find himself trapped. As a father, he wants to support Steffi. As a leader, he has to protect the company. But those two instincts may start pulling him in opposite directions. And the worst part is this: Ridge may realize the damage too late. Because once Hope is out, the narrative no longer belongs only to Forrester. Hope can tell her own story. Brooke can defend her daughter. Katie can present Hope as a woman getting a second chance. Bill and Liam can help turn the announcement into something bold, emotional, and marketable. Suddenly, Forrester is not controlling the conversation. They are reacting to it. And that may be exactly the kind of business disaster Ridge wanted to avoid. This is where the story becomes bigger than Hope losing her place at Forrester. Because Katie may be ready to offer her something Forrester no longer can: a clean start. On the surface, bringing Hope into her fashion house looks supportive. Katie can frame it as family helping family. Hope needs a future. Katie has a platform. It makes sense emotionally, professionally, and strategically. But underneath that kindness, there may be a sharper move taking shape. Katie knows what hope represents. Hope is not just another designer or another Logan name. She comes with history, loyalty, public sympathy, and a built-in story. A woman pushed out of Forrester, only to rise again under the Logan banner? That is not just fashion. And if Katie, Bill, and Liam help prepare a major Logan announcement, it could become a direct challenge to Forrester Creations. They would not need to attack Steffi openly. The message would already be clear. Hope was unwanted at Forrester. Now she is the centerpiece somewhere else. That would sting. For Steffi, it could feel like Hope is turning rejection into revenge. For Ridge, it could prove that his concerns about bad press were completely justified. For Brooke, however, the situation becomes much more complicated. Brooke will want Hope protected. She will want her daughter respected. But Katie's involvement may feel uncomfortable, even threatening. Brooke may wonder whether Katie is truly rescuing Hope or using Hope's pain to strengthen her own fashion house. Katie may believe she is doing the right thing. And in many ways, she may be. Hope deserves a place where she is valued. But Brooke may still feel blindsided if her sister turns Hope's Forrester heartbreak into a public Logan victory. So Katie's decision could open two wars at once. One between Logan and Forrester. And another inside the Logan family itself. Because if Hope's new line becomes successful, the question will no longer be whether Steffi made a mistake. The question will be whether Katie just gave Hope the one thing Forrester never truly allowed her to have. Power. Brooke may understand Hope's pain better than anyone. As Hope's mother, she will likely blame Steffi for pushing her daughter out. Brooke has tried to stay calm after Ridge chose Steffi in the co-CEO conflict, but her patience has limits. And Hope may be that limit. But Brooke's anger may not stop with Steffi. Katie could become the real shock. Because from Brooke's point of view, Katie is not just helping Hope. Katie may be taking advantage of a painful family crisis. She may be using Hope's heartbreak to strengthen her own fashion house. And worst of all, she may be doing it while Brooke is still trying to protect her daughter from more damage. That could make Brooke feel betrayed on two levels. As a mother, and as a sister. Katie may argue that she is giving Hope what Forrester refused to give her: respect, opportunity, and a future. But Brooke may hear something colder. She may hear Katie saying that Hope is better off away from Brooke's world, away from Ridge's company, and away from the messy Forrester power structure. That could cut deep, because Brooke has spent years fighting for her place among the Forresters. If Hope leaves and succeeds under Katie's roof, it may force Brooke to face an uncomfortable truth. Maybe Hope's best future is not inside the company Brooke has defended for so long. And if Brooke cannot accept that, the Logan sisters could be heading toward their ugliest clash in years. While the Logan and Forrester families prepare for war, Will Spencer is standing in a very different kind of crisis. A romantic one. Will wants Elektra back. His heartfelt speech may be sincere, and he may truly believe that they can move forward as a reunited couple. There is something sweet about that. Will is not playing games on the surface. He wants clarity. He wants love. He wants Elektra to choose him. But soap romances are rarely that clean. Because Will's feelings for Melissa Dillon have not simply vanished. He may try to bury them. He may tell himself they were confusion, timing, or emotional distraction. But feelings that have been pushed down often return at the worst possible moment. And Dillon has her own problem. Her connection to Remy Price. That secret could become more dangerous now that Elektra may discover Remy is still in Los Angeles. For Elektra, this would not be a small detail. Remy's presence could feel like a warning sign. And if Dillon has been hiding that cousin connection, Elektra may wonder what else Dillon has been keeping quiet. This is where Will's love life could turn complicated fast. If Elektra senses Dylan is not being honest, she may pull Will closer. But if Will feels protective of Dylan, or confused by his own emotions, the reunion Elektra is dreaming about may not be as solid as it looks. So even if Will gets the answer he wants, the happiness may come with a timer already ticking. So the week of May 25 to 29 could be a turning point for the bold and the beautiful. Hope may leave Forrester Creations, but she may not leave quietly. Katie may help launch a new Logan fashion chapter, but that move could damage her bond with Brooke in a way that is hard to repair. Steffi may think she has protected Forrester, while Ridge may realize the company is walking straight into a public relations storm. And with Will, Elektra, Dylan, and Remy, the younger generation may be heading into their own emotional trap. Because this week is not just about who gets pushed out. It is about who rises after being rejected. And that may be the part Steffi never saw coming. What do you think, B&B fans? Is Hope making the right move by leaving Forrester? Is Katie helping her, or using the moment to build her own power? And will Brooke forgive Katie if this Logan fashion announcement goes public? Drop your thoughts in the comments, and do not forget to like, share, and subscribe for more bold and the beautiful spoilers and breakdowns. Because once Hope walks out of Forrester, the real drama may not be her exit. It may be her comeback.